This is gonna be a shocker for me. So flipping. Sorry if your mat is probably start and the kids running over it. I did try and clean it. Get stuck in the crack. It was fun. Hello. Alrighty, so we're going to start back on that. I'm not get my head chopped off. Hang on. Sorry, guys. It's better. So feet sitting underneath your hips, spread your toes and ground down through your feet. Stand tall, take a shoulder off, inhaling, looking through your nose, exhaling to squeeze your shoulders back and down. You're circling the shoulders. Inhaling up, exhaling, press away. One more time, we squeeze through those shoulder blades. Stand tall, turn your hands to face me, fingers to the floor, and then lower your chin towards your chest. You push your hands down and roll your chin towards one shoulder and to the other, keeping your chin low. So we're just mobilizing the neck muscles. Inhale through center, exhale, you twist. Tucking that chin down towards your shoulder. Go one more each side. Okay, come back to center, lift your head up gently, and then raise your arms up. As you bring your arms up, take hold of your left wrist, reach the left arm, stretching it out the side of your body. Soften your knees, squeeze it back, squeeze it out, and then keep over to the right. Inhaling back to center, and then exhaling same side. We're lifting out. We try not to allow our hips to twist or turn. We're just stretching and opening out to the lat. Side of the rib cage. As we exhale, go a little bit further. Squeeze the belly. Use your tummy just to lift you back into the middle. We're just going one side, just to the right. Take one more stretch over, reach a little bit further, and then come back to the middle, release your arms, circle your arms back, inhale, exhale, take that, stretch back up, taking hold of your right wrist, reaching out of your right side, soften the knees, squeeze everything in the center, and over to the left we go. So every time you exhale, go a little bit further, keep your feet pressed into the floor, feel that whole thigh opening out. Two more. Last one. Back to the center, release your arms, shoulder roll again. Squeeze your arms back and wait to lift up onto your toes. So feel your palms active. Now gives you an opportunity to find your balance. Take your eye gaze to one place. As you lift, squeeze the butt cheeks. Pull your chest forward, pull your arms back behind, palms facing towards each other. We're going to inhale, drop your heels, and we're going to sink down into a squat, raising our arms forward, and then slowly coming back up. Stay here. Exhale, straight back down. So now we're going to stay on our feet, pulling back, and exhaling, floating forward. Keep going. Get a second mat. Stop it sliding around. Squeeze back, reach forward. Now, when we sit back into a squat, remember your points. You stick your bottom back, your weight is in your heel, your knees, try and hover above your ankles, and then do not turn inwards or outwards. 1, 2, 3. Now, stay in position, lined up with your hip bones. 4 more. Exhale. Inhale, squeeze back, down 3. Down 2. One more big squat. Let's pause. Now bring your arms up. Pull your shoulders back. Imagine you're squeezing your shoulder blades behind you, so you're not tucking up here. Pull everything down. Pulse through the lower body. Lift your toes so that you know you've got your placement in the right position. 8, 7, see if you can sink a little bit lower. Raise those arms, relax those shoulders. Last 2. And while we're diving our fingertips to the floor. So we're going to try and lean into our hands by taking our hands a little bit further forward than our shoulders. And then try and bend and extend your legs together. So you're reaching through your arms, you're straightening out through your spine, and we're working on those hamstrings. Now, the important part of this, heels need to be pressed into the floor the whole time. So if you're struggling at any point, maybe bring your fingers back in a little bit, or stay bent in the knees, and just work, trying to straighten without lifting your heels. Just open up the backs of those legs. Try and keep as much stability in your upper body here. Allow your bottom to drop down and then extend those legs. You're not moving your back too much. 4 more big stretches. Last 2. Hold your last one for me. So as we lift the bottom to the sky, we push the backs of the knees behind us. See if you can maybe take your fingers a little bit further forward and dive your head and chest down. So we're trying to get length in the spine. It doesn't matter if it doesn't happen. You just go wherever works for you. We're going to take one more breath in. We're going to look forward, we're going to bend our knees, and we're going to take a little walk and bring ourselves down into a plank position. So roll through the spine. So my feet, I'm up on the tip of the toes of my feet, my hands underneath my shoulders, pull your shoulder blades back. I gaze slightly forward. And imagine pushing the backs of the knees towards the ceiling. Option to drop your knees here. If you do drop your knees, take your hips slightly down as well, so you're not sticking your bottoms out here. See if you can roll a little bit further forward into the tips of your toes. Now start to put your abs a little bit more active. Squeeze up through the belly. 10 seconds more, that's all. Just warm it up. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. Now we're going to lift our hips up. And we're just going to try and go into a yoga position, downward facing dog. So I want you to bend your knees, all of you. And then use that bent knee position to allow your hips to lift and lengthen out your spine. And then if you can, push your heels back down into the ground. So we're doing a perfect triangular position through the body. And if your legs don't extend, keep them bent. Keep driving the head and chest down and lengthening out through the body. So ideally, you get those heels push the ground and feel the stretch with the calves and hamstrings. 2 more breaths here. Soften the knees, walk your hands back to your feet. And I want you to just fall into a comfortable forward fold. So I've got my knees slightly soft, and my spine is now relaxed, and just allow your lower back to stretch along those hamstrings. So take any pressure off the shoulders, relax the hands, scoop the belly in, and very slowly I want you to roll up, stepping your spine one by one. As you just bring yourself up to the top, and you reach the top, you always do that lovely shoulder a few times. Now I'm going to take my legs a little bit wider. So I'm going to take my heels to the edge of my mat and turn my toes out. I can walk on back again if you slide away. Feel free to walk back. But make sure you've got a firm grip. Arms back down by your sides. We're going to go back into that squat. Now, you can drop down into your squat and lift your arms to there, just like we did earlier with the parallel squat. Or if you want more of a challenge, all the way up to the sky, back in again. Feel free to take your legs to the wide one. See how open your hips are feeling today. So this squat is still a gentle push back behind you, but more kind of flat back. So more kind of up against the wall. Now we want to make sure these knees follow the middle toe. So if they're falling in, open them out. So open out the wake up the inner thighs, wake up the hips. So breathe out. Inhale, come back down. 5 more. Down 3. 2. We need to look at the breezes and breathe. Last one. We're going to hold it if you can. So let's take a little bit of a focus. Knees open wide. Squeeze the belly, raise the arm, sink lower, and then pulse through these legs. Open the knees as wide as they can go. Get a lovely inner thigh exercise. 7, 6, arms up. Squeeze the belly. 3, 2. Now we're going to round again. So this time, fingertips to the floor. Parallel your feet. A wider hamstring position. So we're going to take our hands forward. Soften the knees if you need to. Sink your head just down and lengthen out through those legs. Then push forward, we did in the other hand. Try to push back the knees behind you. Allow the weight to distribute more to the outer edges of your feet. We're going to walk our hands to our left foot, and I want you to take hold of either your ankle or around your shin or your thigh, wherever you can reach. And take a deep breath in here, and then open your left arm out and come into a twist in the spine. So let's start waking up the spine a little bit more. Lift the belly, extend through the back, and twist and turn, and reach those fingers to the sky. 2 more breaths. Keep trying to turn, turn, and turn. And then lower the hands back down into the middle. Reset, take a breath in, and then work your way over to the side. So your left hand is touching your right ankle. When you're ready, the right arm to lift the hips, straighten the legs, squeeze and turn, and squeeze that one leg up to the side. Be active with those legs. So you can turn up a bit further, take 1 more breath. And then bring the hands back to the middle. We're going to walk forward into that plank again. Once you walk forward, got a very wide leg position. Bring them into the edges of your mat. Your legs are still wide. Abs on tight. Options, remember to go to the knees if you need to. See if you can stay on your toes as long as possible. Look forward towards me. We're going to tap one shoulder, drop the hand, tap the other shoulder, drop the hand. Without moving your hips. So your butt cheek is going to be active. When you take your right hand to the left shoulder, your left butt cheek is going to kick in a little bit more. And breathe. We're going to go 8. Let's work together. Now, 7, 6. Control that hand down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And then hold your plank. Roll off the tips of your toes. Squeeze the belly, squeeze the butt. 3, 8, 7, hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and knees. Let's get back to child pose. Knees wide, big toes together, arms extended, and melt the head and chest down towards the floor. Roll it back up. Bring your hands onto your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. So, lovely flat back position. We're going to take balance into our arms and take our right leg behind. Now, if you feel off balance in this position, you can tuck your toes under your left foot. Your left arm is floating up as well. And then we're reaching for the arms and the toes. Start. So 2 exercises in 1 here. So when I lift my leg up, then I clap a little bit. So try and lift yourself up using your tummy muscles. We're going to curl under into a cat stretch, elbow to knee. And then as we lift, we change the exercise to a side opener where we squeeze the elbow and the knee up towards our waistline, back out straight. So 1 curl under, then we lengthen, and then we squeeze up to the side, and then we lengthen again. Okay? Now, if you're struggling with this at any point, I suggest you can drop the hand and work the leg on its own. Bring it out wide, in, back. So your main focus in this exercise, when you pull that knee towards the waistline, open the knee out wide, so really working on that hip. Your arm and your leg are doing the same things. Right, we're going to do 4 more. The curl under is 1. Out to the side is 2. So basically 1 more set. Try and take the pressure out of that right shoulder. Then we lengthen, we hold, we pulse. Squeeze. Any problem with that shoulder, drop the hand, work that leg. Keep pressing, keep pressing. 8, 7, reach the toe, reach the fingers. 4, 3, 2, and release it. Take a cat stretch. Release the cat stretch. Lift your chin, lift your bottom, let your middle of your back sink down. Put your shoulders back. Breath in, exhale, turn it up again. Breath top, and then bring yourself back to neutral spine. Drop down to your elbows. Now you're going to slide your right arm out to the side. And you're going to take that same leg, that right leg, back up, and then bend it. So we're going to lower the knee so it nearly brushes the floor, lift it up, circle it out to a big circle, and bring it back in again and repeat. So the reason I put your right arm out to the side is so that you can lift and turn that leg a lot more. If you're here, it's fine, you can still do it, but that just gives you a little bit more space. But you can drop the elbow back. Three more big circles, and then you're just going to do the reverse circle here. Bring your leg back to the cover. You lift it out to the side, you circle it up to the side and back around again. Now draw your tongue off of it, your arm axis. Legs start to put that back. We will. 2 more. Squeeze that left butt cheek. The one to the ground should be thin in it. Now we drop down to a hover. We lift the knee out to the side. Pull towards me. Let's try and up there. Extend the leg. Hold it up and down. Good. So this foot needs to be in line with your hip bone. And bring it forward. So it's not for you. Go back to bend knee to the bend knee. Like a little more kind of comfortable again. Keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5. Squeeze. 3, 2. Now drop the foot. Drop the foot. Drop the foot. Take your foot side away and drop your elbows and stretch the inside. Now, I don't mind what you do with your left knee on this one. We don't have to take our left knee wide. Some people with bad knees like to sit back into the heel and then work on that stretch. So it's up to you. You want to feel your right hand side stretching. Now, I want you to press the outside edge of your right foot into the floor. So roll over the ankle and try to get your little toe touching the ground. A lot easier that one guy. I do highly recommend it. Take a long deep breath in, push your bottom back, and sink your hips lower. Go deeper into stretch. Okay, so look to come out of it, come up into your hand and push your body weight up to slide the leg back in. And then roll up onto your knee. Take your hands, clasp them behind the back, interlacing your fingers equally. Just lift your arms up behind you, lift your chest, and lift the arms as high as you go. Might not be high as taller, but some people can get their arms. Now release your hands. Take your right leg forward. Bring your hand other side of your foot. Still bring it comfortably. I need to make sure that. Tuck your toes and extend your back leg. So feel that back left thigh stretching out. Then sink down into your right foot. You can stay here and just breathe, or if you can, open up until you stop there. Right arm to the other. Now you want to stretch in your back leg, extended fully, and your right knee is sitting above your right ankle. Reach. One more breath. And then bring your hand back. And I want you to bring that back foot in slightly. Begin to bend the knee. Look up. And then bring yourself up to a static lunge. Okay, so set yourself. Shoulders pull down. Lengthen the arms. And then sink down. So both legs kind of reach the 90-degree angle. The back knee practically be skimming the floor if possible. If it's not for you, just come up a little bit and be up here. Let's pulse it. 10, 9, shoulders relax. 7, 6, sink it down. Right into that front glute. 2, that's 1, hold. And release to the floor. Bring your hands to the foot, other side of the foot, and then push your hips back and stretch your hands. So the first stretch I want you to do is foot on the floor, and you're just trying to push back as far as you can go. Not really moving to the side. Stop in the chest, down to the side. And you'll know one toe goes into the floor, but ideally look at flat ground. Try and pull your right hip back and away. Drive the left hip forward. Now roll on the back of the heel. Slide the toe, slide the foot and into the two forward. And go deeper into the stretch of the foot. Towards the left. Ready? Release it off. Lift up. Slide your leg away. Pop back down and have the knee. My poor knee. My knee pads. So let's just take a little lift to the chin and lift to the bottom. Shoulder down. Let your spine up again. And then go the opposite way. So it's just nice to keep moving the spine. And then reset back and then your left leg comes behind, find your balance, point the toe, reach the right arm. We hold to breathe. Take one focus somewhere for balance. Tuck your toes in the right foot if you need to. Let's turn down. Squeeze the elbow to knee, we reach away. The second part of the exercise, we squeeze elbow to the side and reach. Through your own time, through your own breath. So we want to inhale through the nose as we lengthen. Exhale, curl it under. Inhale through the nose to lift. Exhale through the mouth to pull round. Keep going. 6 more to do. You should get some really close wings in here now. Come on. 2. Squeeze around now. Let's lengthen. Squeeze the belly to lift up. Reach the arm. Reach the leg. Pulse up and down. Squeezing through the butt cheek. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the hand and the knee. Drop down onto your elbows. Slide your left arm out to the side. Hover your left knee. Bend to a 90-degree angle. Start here. We lower the knee down. We circle out and up and around. So it doesn't matter which way you're going, because I'm doing both directions. You want your right butt cheek to be feeling this. And feel your abs controlling it as well. Two more in this direction, and we take it the other way. Slower, the better. Come on, let's really circle. Utilize that whole entire hip joint. It's there to be moved. Let's move it. 4 more. Big, big circles. One more. Now we're going to lift that leg out to the side. We're going to extend the leg out, and we're going to drop it down and lift it up. So breathy. Now your right butt cheek should be feeling this. If it's not, take the leg higher. Now remember, you can bend the knee on this one if you need to. So bend your knee and do it with your knee bend. But I want to see your foot right up by your hip. Bring that foot forwards. Far forward as it can go. Come on, make your joints do something they don't want to do. 5, 4, 3, get it up as high as you can, and drop to the floor. Slide the foot, drop to your elbows, and stretch the inside. So press all your weight into the outer edge of that left foot, so your foot flat on the ground and head top. Extend the knees, sink your hips, and push your hips back and down. Right, please. Yeah. You get any of that out? It's really good. No, really. Straighten that knee. Push your hips further back. And I was here with the patient who don't touch my eyebrow and leave them alone. And she started scrubbing them. I need to speak Italian. I think she thought I meant okay, let's release ourselves from this. Hands forward, the leg back in. Roll up onto the knees. Are they? Back to this stretch again. So this time you can stay here and do exactly the same, or floor. You can drop on top of your head, roll, lift your bottom, and stretch it. Only come forward onto your head if you can get right to the very top of your head. Your forehead to the floor, think like then to the side. You need to move up, chin up. Otherwise, stay up on your knee with me and do stretching. Okay, when you're ready, you're on the floor, come on. Left leg comes forward. Go on back. Bring your hand on the side of your foot. Tuck your toes and lift that knee back. Fully extend it. Sink deep into the left hip and you push the right leg straight. And then if you wish, you can just stay here and work on that stretch. Or you can open the left arm up and twist. Squeeze, turn from your waist, squeeze the shoulder blade. Trying to make 6 o'clock through the arms. Sink lower into the hips and extend your back leg a little bit more. Turn, 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 turn. 2 more deep breaths. Make sure you're breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. And then we bring that hand slowly back. Take that back foot in a little bit. Bend the knee. Bring yourself up. Slide it into the ground. Raise your arm. Stick down. Get right into that front left muscle. So try to get a nice leg if you can. On the toes at the back. Make sure this knee is sitting above your ankle at the toes. You can be higher underneath that side. If you want to go deep, 9, 8, shoulder up, 6, 5, come on, work deep back. 3, 2, we hold it. 6, and release down. Bring your hands down and then stretch the hamstrings. So toes to the floor. I like to start my foot a little bit further forward and then push the hips back and melt the head and chest down. The first one is the glass flexion, pointing to the toe. Put the ground, then your hands down. And then push the hips back, try to get the stretch. That is the toe. For now. As much as you can. Now, we're going to roll to the back of the heel, slide the legs forward to get more extension of the knee, and go deeper. Now we're in dorsiflexion, the ankle. And imagine you're trying to pull your left hip back, right hip forward, so you're trying to get the hips a bit more neutral. I think I'm in the best place again, though. But I've been feeling them about. Take a couple of breaths and go deeper, deeper, deeper into the stretch. Make it active. And then bring your hands forward, release it. And then tuck your toes in the back. Bring that right leg behind and bring yourself to the floor. Hug the knees in. Hug in, side to side. Okay, so let's do a little bit more spinal rotation and more into the core, to the waistline, into our obliques. We're going to take our arms wide with our palms facing up. So then line up with the shoulders. And we're going to take our legs straight to the sky. Our right leg is going to go out to the side without the left leg moving. Then that left leg is going to go and join the right leg. Pause and lift both up to the sky together. Our left leg drops over to the left, as wide as it will go. Then the right leg joins, control, control, control. Squeeze the belly to lift the legs back up into the middle. So continue doing that, cooking one leg, followed by the other. They meet, and then they come back up. Or some of you might just be happy to go straight into a pendulum, dropping both legs to the side, back up to the middle, and over to the other side. Let's turn our heads the opposite direction to our legs. And for ideal world, our shoulder blades stay pinned to the floor the whole time. Now, if you're struggling with the straight legs at any point, you could do bent knee, 90-degree angle, and then do exactly the same exercise with both legs together the whole time, pendulum side to side. So if you are doing one leg dropping and the other one meets, all of you go to pendulum with your legs straight or bent. We go 4 more. Keep breathing. So when you have done your 4, your legs end up floating back into the center again. So bring your legs up, pause at the top. Now we're all going to do this together. Right leg, bent or straight, drops halfway. Then the left leg goes down to join it. Pause there, lift the left leg, drop the left leg. So we'd like to do the scissor motion. Squeeze the belly to control. We're going to go 5, 4, come on, get that angle. Get those legs closer to the floor. 3, you're going to roll with that. 2, last one, squeeze them together. Hold, 4, 3, 2, bend the knees, drop to the floor. Catch them with your top hand, catch the top leg with your hand, and then twist that left shoulder to the floor. Now, I gave some use of the band. This might be a handy time to use them. We're going to go into a deep ankle stretch for this twist. So some of you might happily catch your foot or your ankle, straighten that leg, and drive the toes up towards your right shoulder. Go straight into it now. If you can't reach that full extension, wrap the band, get your hold of your band, fold them in half, put them around on the foot, and pull that in. Now let's work on straightening these knees, drawing the toes further up towards your shoulder. Now those of you that find this pretty easy, that underneath leg that's bent, if you extend it down the middle of your mat, you can actually get a little bit deeper stretch. Come on, let's go deeper. Let's twist. Let's get that left shoulder blade in contact with the ground. Let's reach the fingers. 2 more breaths here. Release the knees together. Lift them up into the center. Pop your feet down. Just readjust yourself back into the middle again. Bring your feet underneath your knees. Spread your toe, and let's roll our hips up into a bridge. Now, if you don't like your arms wide, you can bring them down by your side for a little bit more support. Or you can just slide them further up behind your head. Now, let's lift those hips. Squeeze your butt cheeks. Tuck your tailbones. Left foot, step forward. Right foot meets it. Left foot comes back under. Right foot comes back under. Same side. Left, right, left, right. This works your hamstrings. So, beware of cramp. Beware whether or not you're supported enough in your upper back. How far you take your foot forward is up to you. The further you go, the more challenge it is. But what I don't want to see are hips dropping quite vigorously to the floor. We don't want to be down here. We want to be elevating the hips. Everything is constantly fired up. 4 more steps forwards and forward. Stay next, still leading. Done your last one. Just bring your feet back underneath your hips where your bridge is perfectly stable. Lift the hips up. Let's pulse the hips up and down. Squeezing deep into the butt cheeks. See if you can just close your inner thighs a little bit more. Keep pressing. Give me 10 more. 9, 8, 7. Lift up higher. 4, 3, 2, and then rock out. Side a moment. If your arm positions change, take them out to the side again. Abs on, lift the knees up. Extend the legs. Okay, you know our pendulum we did. We're going to make it harder if you want to, or make it easier if you want to. This time, we're going to take our legs the same direction to the right. And the leg is going to push away into that smiley face, over to the left, and back up towards our left shoulder, and then back away. So what you can feel is you kind of roll from one butt cheek to the other, but the control is in the abs. You can do this with bent knees as well. So you push your side, push your knees around into a circle, and pull them back in. Or if you want to make it more control, I want you to be in control rather than pushing yourself to the point where you just can't do this. Take one leg out to the side and circle it and meet it back in the middle and then swap to the other side. That is a lot easier and a lot more controlled. Make those pendulums as big as you can. Well, not pendulums, are they? Half circles. And you can do your pendulum swing if you come back. We've still got 6 more of these to do. Come on, make them deep. Use those upper abs to drive the thighs towards you. So I'm doing my last one. My legs end up being back in the middle again. Try not to hold them if you can. Drop your left leg over towards the left side. Doesn't matter how far you go. Meet your right leg to that left leg and then open it back out. Drop it back in. 8, 7. Look at this as a stretch. Reach the leg. Drop it down. Shoulder blades on the floor. Squeeze deep into that belly. Last 4. Close those legs. Last one, and then hold the legs together at that angle. 5, 4, 3, 2. We bend the knees, we drop them down. We catch the thigh, and we twist. Right shoulder blade press down into the ground. Catch the breath and relax the body. When you're ready, extend that top leg. If you're using your band, catch it around the ball of the foot. And then straighten the knee as much as we can. And twist the body. So now we're driving the toes up towards our left shoulder. You can extend the lower leg down your mat if you want to go further and challenge it a bit more. We'll keep the leg bent, it's up to you. So right leg back. So, yeah. Left leg back. So right leg back. Not back. So you should always stretch with the right hand. Did you do the wrong one last time, Chris? So you just all following each other. How does that happen? Is that fine instruction? And room. Open out of shoulder. Come on, try those hands up to the shoulder. Twist the body. 2 more breaths. And then release. Roll to, I think that's a hug. Pop the feet back down into the floor. Arms can stay wide, above head on the ground or down by your side. And we're going to lift up into that bridge. Tuck the shoulder blades under if your arms are down by your side. Squeeze the back, touch the tailbone a little bit more so you feel that pelvis tilting. Right foot, step forward. Left foot, step right in, left in. Slower, the better. Because you can feel the control in the hip. You don't want to be dropping one hip down and step forward. That's where your core bend in the hip to hold those hips dead still. Especially if you don't have those arms involved. Count yourself slowly, 8 more. The further you step forward, the more the challenge it is. Come on, lift those hips, go a little bit higher for those last couple of steps forward. And when you've done your last one, you bring those feet back in. Lift the hips, hold the hips, squeeze the thighs a little bit closer. 10, 9, 8, 7. Come on, lift up, lift up, lift up. 4, 3, 2, and we roll it out. Carefully, pop the knees in. And then as you straighten the legs to the sky, slightly hold back to the side. And pull your toes down, push your heels to the sky. Actually, kind of hold the ceiling. Feet floor to flex. Release your fingers, reach up to your toes, come up into a crunch. Let's hold that, touching your toes every time. Hold crunching, come on. Reach, reach, reach. Come on, keep straightening those knees. This is a stretch rather than an abdominal exercise. Reach, reach. Give me another 20, 19, 18, 17. Reach beyond your toes. Come on, work those upper abs. The last thing you've got to do, last 10, 9, 8, 7, go higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And head down. I'll put them in. We're just going to do a buttock stretch on either side to finish off. So pop your feet down, put your left ankle over your right knee, open out the left hip. And once you're there, if you feel that's enough, stay there. Or pick up, grab your right thigh, grab your right shin. Try and pull your shoulders back down into the ground. So if you can pick up your right thigh, pull your leg to the floor. Not your shin inside, so you can get behind your leg. Perfect. So as you drive the right leg in, push the left knee open. Push your sitting bones back down to the ground. You have a little bit up off the floor. And let's just switch sides. Put the feet down, right ankle over left knee, lift the left thigh, catch the leg, So opening the right hip. And you breathe out, take the stretch deeper. And release it up. Tuck the knees in one more time. Slide your hands around the back of the thigh. And we're going to finish on our feet. So your hand, your feet will up behind you if you have the knee. Tuck the toe. And then lift your bottom. As you hold your hands to your feet flat on the ground. And then just lower your head and chest down to the thighs. Open the knees, take your hands onto your elbows and let yourself just drop down. Like a little swing side to side, allow a little bit to give through the body. We've done a bit of a long session today. Come back into the middle and let's just roll it up, releasing your arms as you drop, as you roll your body. We always take the shoulder roll at the top, we open our arms, just how we started, stand tall, inhale, right into the arms back. Bring the hands together, lift the body tall. Take one more breath in and we exhale. And then let everything just drop, bow, forward and flat back. All the way back up. Inhale, stay flat. Ladies and gentlemen. Thank you as always.